just don't feel comfortable being anyone's girlfriend. I don't actually feel comfortable being anyone's anything, you know. There's no such thing.
Should I just get another piercing? I feel like something's off. But I don't have any regular size clothing. I literally have a job interview today. I'm craving a fucking hot chip right now, bro. Do you have a problem with the way I sit? This is how I fucking sit, bitch.
All I'm saying is if you're a so-called bisexual, but you want to bring your straight boyfriend to Pride, the government is trying to call trans people terrorists for existing. We do not have fucking time for this. This Pride Month, remember, too many of our lives are in actual literal danger for y'all to be playing games this stupid. Just say no to pointless queer discourse. Stay active in your community, protect our most vulnerable, and shut the fuck up.
It's not a fantasy to be who you are. It's not a fantasy to live like the water does.
Compliment this smile, or like the sun. There's so natural, no substitute, no one. Can't buy you the world, but my time is yours. Let you roll the dice, but I made my choice. Oh. Yeah.
Now, who the fuck out here saying that I'm gay? Do I seem like the type of woman that'll lay up with another woman and touch all on her, bend her over, and bend me over, cock her legs up, cock my leg? No.
Somebody cute ass, smart ass, delight and all, but never sentence my life all. Got me breaking up my syllables, but really it's just critical. You understand the pivotal moment in my life. Like we got one right move, just turn this shit into life. Like we was dating.
What can I get you? Let me just get a shot of tequila. All right, bet. That's not a shot glass. It is here. You don't think that's enough? Don't be a bitch. I beg your pardon. All right, there you go. I don't think I can drink all of that. Hey, everybody! Baddie, shot o'clock. Baddie, shot o'clock. Baddie, shot o'clock. Baddie, shot o'clock. Baddie, shot o'clock.
Repeat after me. I'm worth everything. Louder! So stop fucking doubting your worth and keep being the bad bitch you're meant to be.
It's not happening tonight. Tonight.
Give me head. Give me head. Give me head. Give me head.
Aww. So cute. So cute.
Let's see what's in that golden egg. Oh shit.
So nice tonight. That I give myself.
I think we should fire the sluts.
I hope not all of the sluts.
You're not a slut, Justine. Stop trying to seem interesting.
Black children don't get to be innocent.
America has shown us time and time again that they will put a child's blackness before anything when deciding whether or not that child gets to live or die. You've seen that in the stories of Emmett Till, George Stinney, Tamir Rice, Michael Brown. On March 16, 1991, in Los Angeles, California, 15-year-old Latasha Harlins walks into a convenience store, and from the moment she walks in, she's racially profiled. The store owner accuses Latasha of stealing a $1.79 bottle of orange juice. Latasha says, no, she's not. I'm going to pay for it. The store owner then grabs Latasha, grabs her backpack, and when Latasha tries to walk away, the store owner shoots her in the back of the head, killing her instantly. $1.79 is all Latasha's life was worth. And even worse, the store owner gets 5 years probation. No jail time. That sounds real familiar to the story of Cyrus Carmack Belton, a 14-year-old black boy who was accused by a gas station owner in Columbia, South Carolina, of stealing a water bottle. Cyrus didn't steal the water bottle. He ran away, and the gas station owner still shot him in the back. And that murderer was just found not guilty. When you're a black child in America, you better grow up quick, because you don't get to be innocent.
Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening.
I am so sick of 2026 being the year of the conservative, because a decade ago, I used to jump around my bedroom like a homosexual rabbit watching Glee, excited to move to New York, live out my Niata fantasy. I get here, no Niata, and everyone's shocked and confused, like they've never seen a visibly trans girl crying on the Uptown Q train with high-functioning anxiety and listening to House Song by C. Rose. This is New York, baby. Where are the weirdos? Like, I know I look like this. First of all, I'm employed. This is part of the job, honey. I know I look like me and a unicorn got into some heated fellowship. I used to be the 5th least interesting thing on the train. Now everybody's wearing jorts and camo and backwards caps. Like, fuck off. This is New York. Where are the weirdos? We used to be a country. I can't do this.
Sometimes you're not invited to the function because you don't do coke. That's okay.
Send this to a gay Latina. Ooh, you gay and Latina, ain't you? Gay, gay, gay.
I can be what you want me to be. What did you just put in your pocket? What was, no, I saw you put something in your pocket. What was that?
Y'all couldn't see me in Just Dance. Where have you been? We ting, ting. Not this part, this part. Gang, 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 gang. Let me show you again. She said,
oh, you're aromantic. That's interesting. I've never really come across that before. So like, you mind me asking, like, what does that mean? Like, you don't want another human being to burrow deep inside your chest and live inside your skin for eternity? Like, that's just not something you desire? Or so like, when you're in a relationship that's terrible and makes you incredibly unhappy, so much so that you have to leave, you don't then pine for them for years on end and try to get back together on multiple occasions while all your friends try to hold you back? So when you're alone, you just, like, what? Like, appreciate your own company as a fully formed human being? Or like, I'm sorry, that's like, I'm having trouble wrapping my mind around that. So every time you have sex, you're not trying to enter into like some sort of contract that will guarantee tax benefits down the line. You just like, what? Like, enjoy orgasming? Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but that sounds crazy.
Who the fuck did your hair?
What?
Nah, I'm on the phone.
yo, we gotta get some work
So
done.
can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
We gotta get this in.
Maybe at the door while it's still open. I know it's getting cold out, but it's not frozen.
Nigga,
So
did you add harmony?
pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
Hey yo, all you niggas gay, G-A-Y, y'all going to hell, double L.
Bitch. Hey,
Bro, cut this shit off, bro.
I gotta
Cut the shit the fuck off.
What is it?
Bro, what?
You're gonna make it. You're gonna win. You're gonna become a success story. The day is gonna come that everything you've ever hoped for is no longer a hope. It is your reality. It's not gonna be an easy journey, It hasn't been already. And in your darkest of days, I just want you to remember, your mission will come with misfortunes. Your purpose will come with problems. And when you are fighting to make your dreams come true, you are going to have battle scars. But I don't want you to give up because it's only up from here. I don't want you to throw in the towel because you'll be throwing away everything you worked for and prayed for. I don't want you to let go. I just want you to keep going. Because you will realize what it was all for, and you will realize it was all worth it. I can't wait to see your victory dance. And more importantly, I can't wait for you to realize you were meant to be great. It was in due time. And your time has arrived.
So just some updates. It turns out that the best planner system that I have is a Dollar Tree planner that I like decorated with some stickers. And then I put like little month markers on the side. Some of them fell off. And then on the back, I taped un petit poche pour les autocollants. And peut-être I would like to make a cyber deck. I've been seeing these cyber deck videos everywhere, and I don't know what I would make mine with. But I'm almost 100% sure I want to make a cyber deck. I literally, when I was a kid, my dad gave me one of his old, like, Palm Pilot flip ones. The ones where, like, it came with a full keyboard, but it was, like, tiny. I love that. I want to make one so bad. I have no experience. None. And also, this would be a very expensive new hobby, I'm assuming. Because it's computer related, but I kind of want to make one. But like, I want to go back to those days of my little Palm Pilot personal PA system that my dad gave me when I was like 10 that had a mini keyboard.
I've been doing what I want. It's a pickup in the back by the trunk in the front. Tequila in the back, daddy blunts in the front.
So you got on that podcast and called the woman who's supposed to be the love of your life some bitch. Okay. And it was your best friend's podcast, and his wife was there too. So you embarrassed her in front of your friends and also in front of the world. Okay. Oh, she's one of the bros. But you would never call one of your male friends a bitch because you know how disrespectful it is. Okay. Engagement over. Yeah, duh.
Yo, it's a specific creator. I ain't gonna diss niggas, right? But I feel like anybody who, you know what I'm saying, goes along with the making fun of your black features, you a lame ass nigga. I can't cap to you. I feel like you a Uncle Tom tap dancing ass nigga too. Boy, I'm never going along calling my shit a yam. Boy, y'all crazy as fuck.
The labels be calling, I won't sign a deal. These niggas be hating, I'm keeping it real. I said what I said, bitch, fuck how you feel. I'm leaving you shocked, electrical eels. I'm not a...
If I were to force myself to explain my aro aceness, it's that I do definitely feel romantic attraction. It's just so detached and mostly creative. Like, it's more of like an art and an aesthetic to me. Same with sex. Like, the aesthetic of sex, it means everything to me. But partaking in it with a lot of the people that I interact with, like the people that I choose based off of my values and my type, no, I wouldn't let you touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Today is June 1st, so I would just like to say a quick happy Pride Month to my fellow intersex people out there. I know it gets tough sometimes, but I just wanted to let all of you know that preparations are nearly complete and it is almost time to put our plan into phase 2. They'll never know what hit them. Sorry, I got my cue cards mixed up. What I meant to say was, have a great month.
Top 10 non-binary people. This isn't a list, by the way. I don't know why you stayed this long, you freaking.
Someone just had the nerve to ask me, what do I use to dye my hair? I am a natural blonde.
I don't trust nobody who kids don't fuck with them. Because what did you do? They always leave out that part. Oh, my kid's so disrespectful. They just say that. What did you do? Come on. Tell the audience. What did you do to them?
Oh, and happy motherfucking Pride Month to all the gay black queens and kings out there. Take some dick in your ass, lick some clits, and ride some motherfucking strap. And overall, taste the motherfucking rainbow, nigga. Stay blessed, stay up. I love y'all. Mwah.
wish I wasn't dark so I could look like Beyonce. I wish I had a big ego like Kanye. Then maybe I could spit 3 stacks like Andre. And we ain't gotta walk 3 blocks to do laundry. Or I could be Erica, sing about the moon and astroject out America. Huff and puff my way off the bus, light a blunt to your Feria. That's fair enough. It's fair for me. I could get a degree. I could be anything. I could be anything. You could be anything. You can do anything.
I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. During this Pride Month, nigga, we better be having some fun. We better be slutty throwing ass and supporting our fellow queers. If I see one of you start throwing some discourse around about gay people's identities or about some other shit, I am going to hit your DMs and we gonna have to box.
Send this to the most homophobic person you know. You're so homophobic. Why? Homophobic, homophobic, homophobic.
Stop crying.
Never.
Stop.
I can be what you want me to be.
Ronald Reagan kicking the bucket during Pride Month is the type of irony that you can't script. Ronald Reagan's nickname was the Great Communicator, which is interesting because he went an entire term and a half without saying anything about the AIDS crisis in America. AIDS was first discovered in the United States in 1981. He didn't publicly say anything about AIDS until September of 1987. But why did it take so long? Well, Ronald Reagan's entire presidency was about appealing to the religious right. It's no secret that he had ultra-conservative ideologies and people in his ear. And in order to appeal to the religious right, you have to have not only homophobic policies, but homophobic people in your corner. Reagan finally said something about the AIDS epidemic in September of 1987, but the damage had already been done. Almost 30,000 Americans had already died from the disease. Reagan would come out and lie and say that AIDS had been a priority for his administration since 1981, but if you do a little digging, you see that the Reagan administration was actively silencing people who wanted to come out and talk about it. Satan would finally take Ronald Reagan home on June 5th, 2004.
Ah, what a beautiful day to be gay.
But you got a husband.
You wasn't supposed to bring that up.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, make sure you curse out a straight person today. I'll start. Don't ever do that shit.
Congratulations to me in advance. I don't know what's coming, but I know I'm winning. I know I'm winning. Yeah, boo.